Hi, my name is Vicki. I'm with Human Touch, and I'm here to show you how to set up your Super Novo massage chair with Virtual Therapist. Virtual Therapist is an Amazon skill that allows you to communicate with your Super Novo massage chair through an Amazon Alexa Echo device, and through your voice, you can actually talk through your device and tell your chair what to do. So, before we get to that, I'm going to show you how to set this up. And how we start is we need to start with a bridge. This is the Virtual Therapist bridge. This piece does not come with the box, in the box with your chair. You do have to request this piece. So once your chair arrives, you will need to go online to humantouch.com/VT bridge. And once there, you're going to fill out your information and request your bridge. This is the bridge right here. You need to do that only once you get your chair because you need to put in your serial number that you will find on the back of your chair into that order form so that we can validate that you do have a Super Novo massage chair. So once you request this piece, this bridge will come in about 3 weeks. Once it comes, you will be ready for the step that I'm going to walk you through right now. The Human Touch Virtual Therapist Bridge is this piece right here. It has a plug on it, and it communicates it allows your Super Novo to communicate with your Amazon Alexa device, and I'm going to show you how to set that up. So what we do first is we need to take this and we need to plug it in. So we're going to plug it into a wall socket. You do not want to plug it into an extension cord. You want to plug it in directly to the wall. I have a wall socket back here. You want to make sure that that bridge is about 15 feet away from your Super Novo so that it can communicate with it. After you plug that in, it's going to take about 2 to 4 minutes for the bridge to boot up and get ready for the whole connection process. So once you get your bridge, you're ready, you're connected, you are going to go online and you're going to do some on-screen instructions. Some tips before you start the whole process. One, you want to make sure you have an Amazon Alexa device already set up with a Amazon Alexa account. This device should be on the same, if you have multiple Amazon accounts, you want to make sure that you are going to use the same one for this whole process. You do not need an Amazon Prime account. You can use a regular free Amazon account, which you can sign up for on Amazon.com, and you will need to do that. You also need to set up your Echo device before beginning. That way, it's already set. It's on your Amazon account, and you can kind of run through the steps much easier. You can do this on a phone. It works for both Android and for Apple phones. I have an iPhone 10 right now, and I will go off camera and actually show you the screens as I go through this on my phone. You also need a Wi-Fi connection, and you also need, you will need the password for that Wi-Fi connection. You need the name of that Wi-Fi connection, and when you go online and you register for a virtual therapist account, you will need some information from there, and I will walk you through that as well. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I'm going to start this process as if I don't have an Amazon account, and we'll walk you through creating accounts. So you're going to go to Amazon.com. You're going to create an account with your name, and then you're going to type in your email address for your Amazon account. I'm going to do this on a computer. It's a little easier to see. And then you're going to create a password. Correct that. Okay, and create a password for your Amazon account. And after you create your password, as pretty standard, you're going to re-enter your password, and then you are going to click submit to submit that information. For me right now, Amazon asked me to verify the email address that I'm using, so I'm going to go into my Gmail account and show you, here's the email from Amazon saying please enter these numbers so that we can verify that this is really your email. I'm going to copy and paste that into this info right here, and then go ahead and click. And now I have created my Amazon account. So I am in Amazon. I'm going to leave that tab open so I know that I'm in the right Amazon account. From there, I'm going to go to humantouch.com/virtual therapists. Now, this is the Human Touch site. What you're going to do is you're going to create an account. And from there, you are going to put in your first name, your last name, standard information. Again, please remember, you cannot do this step until you have requested and received your bridge. So if you haven't gotten your bridge yet, then you need to go back, request your bridge, and then you can after you receive your bridge, you can proceed with this step. So here you're going to put in your first and last name. You are going to put in your email, again, create a password, and then re-enter your password to make sure that it is you did the same password. And then you're going to create the account. So once you create the account, in this you will see that you have gotten a profile code. That profile code is something that you're going to need later on. And I will show you, as you create this account, you should also receive an email verification to the email that you registered with that says your virtual therapist account was created. Let me go back to show you this profile code one more time, and then let me go back to that email. And so it says your virtual therapist account was created. Welcome. Here is the email that we have on file for you, and this is the profile code associated to that email. You will need to keep that information handy for later on in the process. So please make sure you keep that. You know, if you're working with a laptop, just keep the tabs open so you can refer back to it. So I have my profile code. I'm going to click continue. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable the Alexa skill. So go ahead and click that. And now here I am back in Amazon because I was already signed on into Amazon. I was already in my account. It's going to take me directly to this page, and I'm going to click enable. And I get sent to this screen, and I need to enter my information again. I need to enter my virtual therapist email. That was the email I just used to create my virtual therapist account. And then I'm going to enter the password that I also used to create that account. Make sure it's the same one. And then I'm going to link. And now I get the screen that my virtual therapist has been successfully linked. So that's all taken care of. The Amazon end of that is done. When I come back here to the screen, it says to disable link, and it would only say that if my link was already enabled. So I know I did that right. And again, we're going to move on to the next step. This profile code is something that you're going to need in the next step. So make sure you hold on to that. Now I'm going to switch over to my phone and go to my settings and go to Wi-Fi. That HTHQ is the current Wi-Fi that I am connected to. What I'm going to try to look for on my phone is the virtual therapist setup, and you can see that there under HT guest. And I'm going to select that and let it connect. This is basically the bridge that that I'm talking to you right now that we plugged in earlier. So once I do that and I connect it, this screen will automatically come up. And what it's doing right now is it is looking for my Bluetooth connection from my Super Novo. So it pulls up all the possible Bluetooths. It's showing this list right now, and none of those are things that I can connect. I'm actually in the Human Touch. I'm in the Human Touch showroom, so I'm showing a lot of different Human Touch products in there, but none of them are going to connect. So what will happen is the Super Novo will come up. For some reason, when I shot this video, I could not get that to show up, so it just for some reason just connected automatically to my Bluetooth on the correct Super Novo, and this is the screen that shows up. What it does ask you to do from there is enter your profile code, and that is that code that we had earlier that I showed you. And what you're going to do is you're going to enter that in, and for some reason it didn't show me typing it, but I did enter the profile code in this point, and then it's going to ask me for my Wi-Fi password for the Wi-Fi connection that I would like to use. And again, it doesn't show me typing it in, but I did type it in, and then I hit submit. So you want to use the same Wi-Fi that you have previously set up your Amazon Echo device on as well. That's just a tip for that, to make sure you do that so it's all consistent. So I entered my Wi-Fi password. It's going to move on to the next screen. So now I've done all that, and what it's going to tell me is to it starts off, actually the countdown starts off at 30. Again, I'm not sure why, but when I was filming this on my share screen, it didn't count down. But for you, when you see this, it says within the next 30 seconds, your virtual therapist bridge will automatically restart and tells you what it will do. When it does this, it starts at 30, it counts down to 29, 28, 27, so forth and so on. And when it finally does end, what happens is that you get this screen again.
After you've gone through setup and you have connected the chair, you're ready to test it. So when you speak to your device, you will want to use the wake word Mind Novo. So you would a great way to test the chair is to simply say, Alexa, ask Mind Novo to start a massage.
Okay, sit back and relax and I'll start your lower body massage. If you need any help during your massage, just say, Alexa, ask Mind Novo for help.
So as you can see, the chair is connected, it is moving, it is responding to the things that I'm asking it to do. Like if I were to say, Alexa, ask Mind Novo to increase intensity.
Increasing intensity.
And then the intensity would increase within the chair. So some tips. When speaking to your Echo device, you will want to say, and when you're giving it commands to work with your Super Novo, you need to say Mind Novo. That way she understands that that is the skill that you're referring to. Alexa, ask Mind Novo to restore.
I hope you enjoyed that Novo experience. I'm restoring you to the upright position.
So if you were done with your massage, you would simply ask it to restore and it would go back to the starting position. So some tips after you complete setup. If you go all the way through the setup, your screen has gone back to the start screen and went through the countdown, and you ask Echo to do something with Mind Novo and the chair does not respond, give it a minute or so to actually take that first response. Sometimes the initial response does take a while. If you've done that, if that doesn't work, I do suggest turning off the chair or unplugging it, unplugging your bridge from the wall, and then replugging it in another minute and let everything reset, or turn your chair back on, and then try once again to say, Alexa, ask Mind Novo to give me a massage. For that initial question, I find Alexa, ask Mind Novo to give me a massage is a very simple, easy command that you can use to test your chair. You can also ask Alexa for help. You can say, Alexa, ask Mind Novo for help.
Which Novo function can I help you with? The options are stop, restore, height, time, or intensity.
Time.
You can say, Alexa, ask Mind Novo to run for 10 minutes.
Alexa, ask Mind Novo to run for 10 minutes.
Okay, Human Touch setting your time to 10 minutes.
So as you notice, when you talk to Alexa, you always need to invoke Mind Novo. Otherwise, she does not understand that you're talking about the chair. So if you're asking for her to restore the chair or for more intensity or whatever you're asking, you do always need to say, Alexa, ask Mind Novo to increase intensity. Alexa, ask Mind Novo to increase intensity.
Increasing intensity.
So always make sure you're using Mind Novo in your commands to her. Another troubleshooting tip is if, again, somewhere in the process you have an issue enabling the skill or connecting to Alexa, please make sure, this is a really big one thing to make sure of, is that if you have multiple Alexa accounts, or multiple Amazon accounts, that you are connected to the correct one that you signed up on. So you want to make sure you're consistently using the same account through the whole process. We have had instances when people are using different Amazon accounts and then the chair never connects because it has to be set up on the same Amazon account that you have logged into on your Alexa device, as well as the one that you enable the skill on. So that all has to be consistent for that to work. We also have a getting started guide available online that has some really great tips and tricks, some commands that you can ask Novo, and just overall things that will help to enhance your experience. So thank you very much, and enjoy your chair and enjoy virtual therapists.